We are live. Lana, look at us. We are a couple minutes early.
As
Lana,
I'm
hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. This is Black and White with Brian Rundle and Lana Quest.
Yeah.
Today's show is going to be a very quick one. Lana's got responsibilities that she's got to take care of. So this is going to be like one of those, where you get on an airplane that's normally like a 2-hour drive. We're going to be up in the air and we're going to be landing before you know it. So
because this show normally goes like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we've been going hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. So strap the fuck in, because here we go. There's a few things to talk about. I have no clips today. We really didn't prepare anything. This is going to be very much like Lana and I.
He said we like I ever prepare, but I'll take some credit. Sure.
Well, it's going to be like if you and I just met up at a bar and we had no plans to talk politics, but we just started talking politics. So here we go. I mean, the first thing that, we can talk about really it's not supposed to be a political issue, but you saw what happened in the middle of the evening with the Maryland Bridge,
oh my gosh,
Francis Scott Key Bridge there, that a cargo ship lost control after it lost power, ran into the bridge, and the bridge collapsed. From what I saw, the latest that I've seen, that there was 8 construction workers on the bridge. They found 2 of them. They're still looking for 6. And because of the conditions, the water's very cold and everything, it's not making it very easy. I have not heard of any other casualties. I don't know if you have or not. Did you see the video?
I did, and then I didn't watch it not one more time.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I mean, it's not like one of those things where I even play the clip and watch it again, because it's just very upsetting. The only thing that I recognize, because I did want to see, I saw a few cars going, but I did not see any cars as the bridge collapsed, which is a good thing. But
yeah, it looked like there were cars on the bridge, and that's what they were saying. They believe that it's the workers that were on the bridge fixing the potholes on the bridge, and not because the ship had already called in a mayday.
Yeah.
So that's what saved the people from being on that bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly right. No question about it. So, and I'm sure you have to have seen this thing coming, and I don't know at what point you look at it and say, this thing's going to hit us and start to clear the bridge. But I'm talking about maybe any of the construction workers that are on it, or, I don't know how maybe you jump in the car and get the hell out of there, whatever. But
yeah, it wouldn't have worked. It took the whole bridge down.
It sure did.
Like, here's my thing. Does the bridge normally open so the things would have worked in the bridge? Like, I don't understand. Was that supposed to just go underneath the bridge? Was that? And it swerved and hit one of the pillars or whatever it's called.
Well, it all depends, because I know a lot of the new bridges, they build them high enough to where there's really no ship that's too high to can't go under the bridge. So I don't know if that one was one. I don't think it was. I think that bridge has been around for a very long time, from what I understand.
Right.
So I don't know if it was one of those bridges that were supposed to be opening, because you would imagine that if they saw this thing,
they have left if they saw, because they shouldn't have been on the bridge though. If it was coming at like 10 miles an hour, or whatever they were saying that it was coming, they would have been. I don't know.
Like everything else, time will go on and we'll learn more about it. But the other flip side about it too, like I said, it's not supposed to be political, but of course you hop on fucking Twitter, and you see everything ranging from, of course, it being Pete Buttigieg's fault. I saw some things that it could be a terrorist attack. In fact, Laura, oh gosh, what's her name? She used to be on 60 Minutes. She was like a real reporter, and she turned absolutely nuts. I think she was on Steve Bannon's show today talking about, she's talked to people, she knows it's a terrorist attack. Some people, for some reason, somehow blamed COVID. DEI was mentioned, all kinds of things. The border was mentioned. So, I mean, they just throw out any fucking thing that they can on something like this. And you're just like, can we give this thing a fucking break just one day?
No, they can't. And that's how you know they're trash. Like, that's how you know Republicans don't give a fuck about your kitchen table issues. They just don't care. They only care about stirring the pot. Like right now, it's like lack of impulse control. I don't even think they have impulse control anymore. It's just like it's an automatic. They
It's
just,
muscle control almost.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's muscle memory. Yeah, is what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's they can't help it. I don't think like it was. I knew they were gonna do it. I remember like it was maybe at 4 in the morning. I was here and I'm like, oh God, we're gonna Republicans. Like I immediately thought about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
yep.
How's she gonna spin this one? Because this is it that people are dead. Like what the fuck, man? Oh my
Lana, did it cross your mind for 1 second to think about, oh, how can we make this Trump's fault?
No, right, and that's the difference, right? Like,
Exactly.
who would? Because guess what? We could probably say lack of regulations,
Yep.
because we absolutely know lack of regulations is probably part of the issue with these huge ships traveling.
Well, you remember those trucks that were blowing up, and there was some the lack of regulation that I know some people were blaming the Trump administration because they relaxed some of the standards, and so that's some of the reason why they did it. But again, at the same time, it doesn't dawn on me
Right,
to think
exactly.
about how can I
No.
put this on Donald Trump. The only way I'll do it is
No.
if it's something legitimate, and there's plenty of legitimate
Right,
shit to
right.
pin
It's
on
just
this
this
fucking
that because
idiot.
they think it's a fucking game. People die, haha, it's funny. Like they don't care. It doesn't touch them. And that's the reason why they don't care about Americans.
Right.
Because if they can some people died and the first thing that's out of your mouth is the blame the other side and then be like thoughts and prayers at the end.
Yep.
You don't care about human life. Like
Correct.
you don't care.
Well, again, it's that horseshit thing where we have children that are getting shot up in schools. We have
Right.
people who are going to places of worship. The people
Right.
that they say, they think they own religion, they think they own God and prayer and all that
Yeah.
shit. But people are getting shot in church. People are getting shot in elementary schools. People are getting shot in movie theaters. People are getting shot at grocery stores, at
Yeah.
malls. I mean, we can name 100 different places
Right.
where people are not just getting shot
Synagogue,
at a country music concert. We can name
nightclub,
100 places. Not
parade.
one parades, not one bill passed, but Lake and Riley, because one
Right.
person that
Right.
crossed the border
Right.
when they weren't supposed to be here, they tried to pass the Lake and Riley, act.
Right.
And it's just like, you people can really go fuck yourselves. And I've had this conversation. I'm telling you, I'm not, and you can tell me how you felt too. Before all this Trump shit, obviously I was never a Republican, and I never, for the most part, I didn't agree. And I can say there might have been some things that if they said it, I'd be like, okay, I can see that. But now it's to a point where I have no interest, like zero interest in listening to these fucking people. I have no interest
Yeah.
in being, well, maybe I should take some time to
Yeah.
listen to their vantage point and see maybe where they can convince me. They can't. It's done. I already know every fucking thing these idiots think, say, know, and I don't want to involve myself with these people at all.
Yeah. Like if you support Trump, it's like I just can't even respect you at this point. You're a clown.
I'm even at the point now where if you half defend the guy,
Right.
like what's the defense? What is this? What is the mechanism that is making you go, Trump, he might have done some stupid things and he says some dumb shit, but our economy was good. It's like, oh my God.